You don't feel like a human being. You feel like an animal. You're just a shadow. You're just there. You're not really living. Nobody sees you. Nobody notices you. You don't mean anything to anybody, and you don't even mean anything to yourself. I collected like bottles and sold them and stuff like that so that I could like get something to eat. I didn't want people to know. Started around the time when I got raped in high school, in grade 10. From there, it just kind of threw everything else off track. I ended up in the hospital. People didn't believe me. They started talking about me, and I started believing what they were saying, that I was not worth anything. And after a while, I started believing it. I was worthless. Who would want me? Nobody would ever want me. Like, that sort of thing. And I started feeding that to myself. It was like the child thing again. I wasn't important and I didn't matter. Like, people didn't even know if I was even still alive anymore. It was like I wasn't even there. I didn't have an emergency contact. Nobody knew I existed. It was just very alone. And I think that's like why I decided to do something. I didn't want to be alone anymore. And the people that had been in my life weren't worth it, clearly. So like I wanted to build a life where I wouldn't be alone. I wanted to make sure I wouldn't be forgotten. And I guess that's kind of why I'm doing stuff like this, where I've got the determination and the pride. I don't want to be forgotten. If you put a big enough impact out there, there's no way they're gonna forget you. To me, Light Patrol's just been a huge support, like a family. They've been very understanding and accepting and very interested in your story. They don't judge you, they're intrigued and kind of view you with this awe, like respect. They really respect you, and they're so selfless. Like my life coach, she goes through a lot of stuff too, and she has no problems just anytime talking to me about anything. Like, they're very selfless. They're very inspiring, and I appreciate them all so very much. And they're like a family. That's also adds to the meaning of home. The coolest thing, I think, was a couple days ago when I got my own place, was being able to say that I was going home from work. Like, I told my friend that I was gonna go home, and like, it sounds like a simple thing, but like, it was incredible. It was probably the best feeling I've had in a very long time, to be able to say, I'm going home. It's simple, but it's mine. I don't want to ever feel like that again, where, nobody even cares if you're dead or not.
Of a monster from an angel's own hand. Now I'm the ashes